Hey guys, what's up? I'm here today to talk about the new Martin Scorsese movie, Silence. Now, I am a big fan of Martin Scorsese's work. I love Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, everything he's done that I have personally seen, I really love. And I've never actually been old enough to see one of his movies in the cinema. I think the last one that came out in cinemas was Wolf of Wall Street. I had to wait to get that, to buy it, because I couldn't see it in the cinema. But the weird thing is, the ironic thing is that this one was actually rated 15, so if it came out then, I could have actually seen it, so it wouldn't have been my first Scorsese film, but whatever. So, Silence is a movie that, straight off the bat, I absolutely adore this movie. I loved it so, so much. Now, the thing with it is, you look at it and you sort of think it might be a preachy religious movie. I am not a religious guy whatsoever. I consider myself an atheist. And this movie is about the power of Christianity at its heart, and it still struck me on an emotional level. It still hit me, and it still made me think about a lot of things. And so, if you aren't a religious person, you're still gonna enjoy this movie if you enjoy good movies, and that's what I'm saying. It can still leave an impact, and I didn't think that could happen, but it did, and so I got to give props for that. Martin Scorsese does an absolutely awesome job at directing this film. It looks amazing from the opening shot. It looks amazing, and it carries on. It's a very long movie, so if you're not into that, then chances are you won't enjoy this. But the thing with it is, every Scorsese film is long, and none of them feel as long as they are. And this one definitely doesn't feel that long because it's engaging. For the entire movie, I was transfixed to the screen from beginning to end, and it never felt like it was almost 3 hours long. And I was just sat there like, when it ended, I was like, really? So soon? But I'd been sat there for almost 3 hours. It's weird to think about it like that. But anyway, the plot is, there's these two priests played by Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield, who both do incredible jobs. Andrew Garfield, I've heard a lot about Hacksaw Ridge. I have not seen that film yet because it's not out in the UK until the end of January, unfortunately. But I've heard he's amazing in that, and he is absolutely brilliant in this. He proves himself to be one of the best actors working today. I can't wait to see Hacksaw Ridge, to see how he, carries on that tradition, or maybe this is to carry on that tradition because this Hacksaw Ridge has been out for a while. I don't know. Whatever way, I can't wait to see Hacksaw Ridge, to see him in that. And Adam Driver is also one of my favourite actors working today, and he does a brilliant job. Liam Neeson as well is great. But these two, Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield, play these priests that go to Japan because Liam Neeson's character is there. I don't want to spoil anything about it because, I want people to go in blind and just watch this movie and see how great it really is. They go on, this sort of trek to find Liam Neeson's character for reasons that you will find out. And it takes a different turn to what I was expecting. From watching the trailer, I knew it was going to be like a drama movie. I knew it was going to be kind of slow burning, but I didn't expect it to take some of the turns that it does. And it's a very dark movie, and you would have expected that anyway from listening to the plot or watching the trailer. But it's a movie that really is sometimes hard to watch, and I don't mind that in a movie if the movie's great. And some of the scenes in this movie, there's scenes of torture, there's scenes of violence, but it's not the sort of violence that is in a movie where it's sort of glorified. It's violence that needed to be there to have an impact on the plot, and Martin Scorsese always does that in a brilliant way. I have not seen a bad Scorsese film yet, and every Scorsese film has that sort of theme in it, and he's not done a bad job with it ever. So I gotta give him massive, massive props for that. He's still working to the best of his ability. Even the performances from, I guess you could call them extras, all the Japanese characters when they go to Japan, because none of them are really in it for a huge deal apart from this big High Inquisitor guy. But all of those people do a brilliant job as well, and they really bring an emotional impact to the film also, because when you've got Andrew Garfield interacting with these characters, and you look at it and it's just, he makes it such a great movie, and they really do sort of bounce off of him as well, and they all just fit together so well, and it feels so natural. Sometimes when you watch a movie, you know that you're watching a movie. You're watching it and you're like, yeah, I'm completely enthralled by this, but I know that I'm watching a movie. And when I was watching Silence, my mind was just with the movie. I thought I was there. It felt like I was watching a real thing, and that's what made it so hard to watch in parts as well, because it really does feel like you're watching something unfold in real life, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant in executing it in that way. There are some prolonged scenes of, dialogue and stuff like that, but it's never boring. Like you watch a Tarantino movie and the dialogue in that's great. Every Scorsese film has great dialogue and a great script, and this one definitely does. Like I said, there are scenes that go by and it is a long sort of haul of just talking and talking, but it never got on my nerves. It never got boring to me. So watching all of that, it was fine to me because it's done so well. And when you can do dialogue well in a movie, you have got a great movie on your hands. So the thing with Silence is it left an emotional impact, and like I said, I'm not religious, I am an atheist, so it left an impact on me from that. It really sucked me into the world of this movie, and I was invested entirely in these characters. I heard this movie was stuck in development hell for a long time, and I am so glad that Martin Scorsese managed to make this movie, because it really is a movie that is definitely worth seeing. Out of all the movies that came out this week, it is the best movie. In fact, I wanted to put it on my top 10 best movies of 2016, but I can't really, because I'm going by UK, and I've put some films that came out in the UK in 2016 on my list, so this will have to go on the 2017 list if if it remains on there, which it definitely will. It's a great movie. But this is one of the best movies I've seen in the cinema for a long time. First Scorsese film I actually saw in cinemas, like I said, and it turned out to be one of his best works. I absolutely love Silence. I can't wait to see what Scorsese does next. I really want to see Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield in more. And like I said, Liam Neeson's also great in this movie, even though he's not in it a huge deal. So if you're planning on going to see a movie this week, see this over Assassin's Creed. Definitely is a hell of a lot better than Assassin's Creed. So Silence, loved it. It's not a sort of movie that I'd buy on Blu-ray and watch over and over again, because like I said, it's long and it's kind of hard to watch in part, but it's a movie that I absolutely love, and I highly recommend everybody see it. If you're a movie fan, go and see it, because it is well worth it. So have you seen Silence? If you have, let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And thank you guys for watching. I'm bringing that top movies of 2016 list out to you. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys for watching my review of Silence. I will see you all soon.